Hello, we're here with Bernie Lofchek from Canada. He's one of our customers, and my name's Gary Greenfield, of course, the owner of Greenfield Naturals. And I wanted to take this opportunity to give Bernie a chance to just share with you some of his experiences with our products. And he's been a customer now for, I think, it's going into your fourth year,
Fourth
right?
year, yes.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell us, Bernie, a little bit about what you've experienced with the Hydro Energiser and the Harmonizer cartridge.
Well, I'm a little confused which is which, but not confused with the results. As you know, I'm a bit of a gardener in Canada. We have a very short season. And one of the things we grow a lot of is cucumbers, because my wife makes the best cucumbers in Canada, pickled cucumbers. And I used to plant 60 seeds, and they grow up the wall because it's a south wall that gets a lot of sun. And after the first years using your product, I cut back to 30 seeds because it just went wild. And the 30 seeds are giving us about the same results as far as the plants and the cucumbers. What's really interesting is that the leaves are about twice the size. The cucumbers grow much faster. I don't notice any difference in the taste or anything, but they sure grow. And so I cut back on the watering. Didn't need quite as much watering. And I had the similar effect with all the other plants. I think I mentioned to you once, the only thing I don't like about it is I got to cut my grass about twice as often. So I've cut back on watering my grass too. It's amazing. Yeah, and chemicals, I've almost eliminated pretty much all the chemicals from my garden.
Uh-huh. What about your pool? What have you experienced?
Oh, the pool. Yeah, that's really interesting. We put that, what is it called?
The Harmonizer.
Harmonizer,
yeah,
in the skimmer, as you recommended. And this is what's really interesting. We have an indoor pool because in Winnipeg the summer is very short. So it kind of gives us an extra 6 weeks of the pool. The pool has what we call a, trying to think of the name of it.
Coping?
Pardon me?
The coping?
Coping, yes. White. It was white coping when we installed it, but over a period of years it turned yellow. We're always scrubbing it with all kinds of chemicals for it, but it just remained. It's clean and it's yellow. I noticed that after about a month of that product of yours in the skimmer, parts of it started to turn white. About midway through the summer, it was all white again, just like brand new.
Interesting.
The nice thing about it is we're used to always scrubbing that liner, scrubbing the, what did you call it?
Coping?
The coping. Always brushing it down. And we hardly brush it down now. It's white. And it squeaks when you put your hands on it, whereas before it was greasy.
Ah, interesting.
It's
and chlorine use? Have you reduced your chlorine use?
Almost less than half. Less than half, and yeah, it's great.
Uh-huh. And how about here in your condo? You've got a Harmonizer cartridge on the water line.
Oh, yes, we've got it on the cold water line, taped, as you recommended. Wow. The water comes out. It looks like, like in Winnipeg, it's like distilled water. I don't get it, but I enjoy it.
Uh-huh. And how do you know that it's different? What did you have to compare it to?
Oh, yes. We happen to have 2 apartments on the same floor here. This is penthouse A, and the other one's penthouse D. And we don't have that unit there. And the water, you just put it in a glass of water, and you can see it's a little discolored. A lot of the people use the water, and I think it might be all right. But the water coming out of our faucet is crystal clear, like distilled water.
Interesting. And in your home, you used to have a softener hooked
Yeah,
up?
that's right. We stopped using the softener,
Uh-huh.
and the water's great.
And you're using less detergent? I mean, is the water still acting like it did when it was softened?
Well,
With your
I don't think, I think we cut back, and of course we're getting used to the fact that you don't need as much.
uh-huh. Yeah.
It's,
yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, we've had it 3 or 4 years. How long is this going to last before you need to replace it?
Well, the warranty is good for 10 years.
Is it?
But essentially it should last indefinitely as long as it's on the water line. Yeah.
It's a miracle.
Well, that's wonderful. Okay, well, thank you, Bernie, for taking time to share with
Oh,
us
you're
your
very, very
experiences.
welcome, and good luck with your fabulous products.
Okay.